Hello everyone, and welcome back to Grandia II. A quick recap from last week's video. We find out that Elena is actually Melania that's possessing her body. Rowan has joined the party, which is the little blonde-haired dude right there. And we've unlocked some new skills, especially for Ryudo with his purple lightning, which is actually one of my favorite moves that he has. So, just to catch you up really quick, I have done some grinding in between the videos here. Not too much. I think I spent at least about a half hour to do it. And what I've done is actually not too much. I've upgraded Purple Lightning back to level 3. I think having moves at level 3 is just right for the amount of grinding that I want to do in between these videos, with the exception of maybe wanting to max them out in the late game. Now, there is one move that I have unlocked completely by accident, of course, because this move was very cheap to do. This is called Vitality March, and it just cures status disorders. It's basically like a cure spell that will cure status abnormalities. But Rowan can use it as a move, I guess. Instead of using MP, he uses SP. So not too bad. In addition, I wanted to show this to you last week, but I actually end up completely forgetting after the previous events. But I did get this adventure book from the Minotaur. And what this is, it's basically a list of skills that you can use on any character in your party. Now, you can only equip this to one person at a time, but they can be used by anyone. So you can see that, you know, some skills improve stats, other skills gives you, reduced execution times for items, all that stuff. I have not unlocked any of these yet. I was actually waiting for the next recording to do this. So I think what I want to do is I want to improve maybe strength. Now, the thing about this is, as you can see, it also costs special coins to use, but it doesn't really matter. You can get special coins, you know, pretty quickly in this game, as indicated by getting level 3 moves for Ryudo and Rowan. So I actually want to improve Ryudo's strength. So I'll go ahead and unlock this. And they act just like the moves. You can level them up. And this is going to give me plus 30 strength. So I'm just going to go ahead and equip it. I think it's the same. How do you equip it again? I remember somewhere you can equip it. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I remember doing it before. Here it is. So it's under skill equip. All one word, skill equip. So you can see it goes up by 30, a huge boon. So unlocking these skills in the adventure book would be very vital if I want to survive hard mode in this game. So with that out of the way, we're going to move on to the next area. By the way, all my grinding I have done inside the cave, and I want to make a note from this point onward that anytime I want to grind, it's going to have to not be in a new area. Like I didn't grind in Baked Plains 3, for example. I just went to that cave over and over. And I'm not going to unlock any new moves until I start recording. So that is my promise from here on out. By the way, I'm like reclining back in my office chair now. I'm in the completely relaxed position. Very certain it's not because of my strength that I did that, but I guess I'm glad I did. Even though I'd saved like a minute ago, I went ahead and did this. Hard to believe Ryudo's sword can actually... Can break through rocks like that. Can't help but admire the guy. With a sword. You'd think that it would break on the rocks, but I guess not. Oh, I need to show you guys in a minute. But you can actually improve spells as well. You know those magic coins that are under the special coins? That's what they're for. For spells. I don't think I can make it here. I'm just gonna go ahead and run from it. Maybe have... I'll show off some of the spells in this game. I didn't show them off very often so far. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna do it to this guy. And then I'll do that. I have no idea who I was targeting again. So yeah, as you may have remembered, the higher level the spells or skills, the faster they'll execute. So leveling up Zap, for example, would have made this a lot easier on me. But look how strong it is.
Wow, that was a breeze.
A breeze indeed. In fact, why don't I go ahead and start improving on the spells. I think I can do it. Yeah, here it is. So under the Learn Magic, I can just select any egg that I want to level up. We're going to do Chaos Egg. Level up, let's level up Zap. In fact, Zap is a really good lightning spell, especially early game. So why don't I go ahead and just max that out there. I'm afraid of how fast that's going to be. And this Chaos Egg also has healing spells for some reason. And here's the Mist Egg. Howl is actually very good as well. It's a nice quick spell. I don't think it's worth doing all 5 levels, but I'm not sure. Actually, hold on. There's a way to unlock new spells. I think it has something to do with it depends on the level of egg. So I'll have to remember everything later on. I'll also level up the healing spells here, because healing spells will be vital. Give you a little bit. I don't want Mist Egg to be just completely support spells, you know. Drops defense with Father Earth. Ups defense. Now I forget if this is all friends. That might be nice. I'm not sure. But 3 is usually a good decent spot to level them up in. Lowers the strength of foe. I don't know why I want to do that. Okay. Puts enemies to sleep with bubbles. That might be decent to do. Oh wait, did this unlock? I think this wasn't highlighted earlier. So yeah, I guess depending on what you level up, it unlocks more, or what level the egg is. Interesting. Magic symbol blocks enemy moves. I don't really remember half the spells that these eggs have. I don't think I even used half the moves this game actually had. So it's nice to see what each of them do. Blocks magic with a vacuum. I'm not sure if that's even useful for me, but I'll do it. Ooh, ups attack power. That? Wow! I remember that. I know this spell. Wow! Every time I used it, I went wow. And yeah, I was correct. Yeah, leveling up the eggs mean you can unlock new moves or new spells. Unblocks magic or moves. Okay, so more support spells. Ups defense with the power of earth. I'm gonna dig. Oh, sometimes I don't remember how ridiculous these are. I want Holy Egg to be just mostly support. I know it has a few attack moves, but more or less I don't care. Oh, this one has an earth attack. Should I get that? I haven't done much to the Mist Egg though. So let me look at this again. I guess having a mix of offense and defense in each egg would be the way to go. I'm just gonna upgrade Howl one more time. Ooh. Attack with sharp wind blades. So that's the more powerful wind spell, and this is more powerful heal spell. Alright. Fair enough. You know, even if I mess up on how to level these eggs up, you can get more magic coins easily. Same as special coins. It's all about the grind. We all know what RPGs are like. Now let's take a look at the power that we have unleashed. That we can unleash. Look how fast that goes. I actually want to see how fast Zap goes now. Let's do both.
Spiral wind, tear him up!
Oh my goodness, yeah, that's pretty good. A decent speed for a powerful spell.
Electrocute.
I don't remember if leveling up spells also increase the amount of NP required, but it doesn't look like it's that bad. Actually, the damage doesn't seem too different either. So I think it's just casting speed that it improves. We're gonna go back and recover a bit. I see it now. I swear, that thing comes off at the exact moment that I'm passing by. But we're gonna go ahead and, for the sake of progress, abuse the hell out of Zap. Just outright abuse it. Don't refuse the abuse of the spell. If you don't, if you want to know why I gave Rowan the Chaos Egg of all these powerful spells, it's because he has the most HP next to Elena. Actually, who has the most MP of the party? I think it's Elena and closely followed by Rowan. Like, how much was the Zap? How much did the Zap cost? It costs 24. So yeah, he's, oh yeah, 94 right there. So yeah, Elena has slightly more MP. So giving the two people with the most MP the more powerful spells makes a lot of sense. And you're probably wondering, well, if that's true, then why didn't you give Elena the Mist Egg? Well, it's mainly because I just think of her as a healer. I just want to have her keep the Holy Egg. In fact, she came with the Holy Egg at the start of the game, if you don't recall. I'm trying to remember what I want to do. I actually want to try Runner. Actually, no. Let's up with Dig. Dig it!
I can feel your rumblings, O holy earth.
Defend one. That makes total sense to me. I don't know what that means, actually. god, that was weak ass. I'll just leave it to you, Rowan.
Electrocute! Oh, that was a breeze.
Oh, I'm sorry. So, I guess this is where hard mode is dead now? The hard mode run? Like, if I can one-shot enemies like this, then, you know... There's nothing more I can say about that. This might be... Enemy? No. I'm half expecting an enemy to pop up behind the rocks somehow. One more time.
Electrocute! Oh, that was a breeze.
It's been a breeze for the past, what? The 16 minutes this video was made or recorded. And the best part is I can go back and recover all that MP for free, which I'm going to do right now. Nothing. I completely forgot what it was. I think it was shoes. What you got? Dash shoes. Gives dash power. I'd rather have Ryudo do that, actually. So movement can get pretty crazy in this game. I mean, you saw the skill in the adventure book that lets you improve speed from +10 to +50. I mean, at that point, like, if I equip that to someone who's naturally fast, and they could just zip across the field like crazy.
Have faith.
I don't even know why I did that. I'm gonna zap him anyway. Let's see. Barely any chance. Now, I don't really know how the defense and move up spells improve their stats. I'm not sure how much faster they are. Like if it's move 1 or move 2.
That was a breeze.
I'm hoping that it's not just like move +1 or defense +1. Because that will barely do anything for these guys. In fact, let's go ahead and let's unlock a new adventure skill. I talked about speed. How about I go ahead and try to... Look at that. It's so easy to level up this dash here. How about I go ahead and try to get someone to move around in the field with a +40 speed. You might see a huge difference. I know there's one party member in this game that is so fast. You add that on top of her natural speed, and she just zips and zooms around. Look at that! Look at the speed on that guy. You saw in like the very first video, the very first time you play him, he's like trudging along like he's wearing heavy armor, and now he's zipping around. Like when you up the stats in this game, you notice it.
Electrocute.
There's also another stat in this game, and I think it's just called Act, where, as you may guess, improves your the speed
That was a breeze.
on the speed of their actions. And I don't just mean like the executing actions, but also like the speed at which they move along the timer at the bottom right. So maybe once I have something that can boost someone's act high enough. Let me see if I can find the stat actually. How do I look? I actually don't know how to look. How do you look up stats? Oh, this probably. Yeah, there it is, act. So the higher their act, the more actions the more frequent they can do actions, I would say. Oh, I'm not ready to leave yet. No one's ready to leave the Baked Plains 2. Or Baked Plains 1. Nobody leaves. My rule of thumb, never leave the field unless you are done with the field. And there's the strength plus 30 in action. Do you see that? More than half its health gone. I don't want to use Zap. Let's not use Zap on this one. I've been abusing Zap too much. Wrong bird, Ryudo. You had one job.
We won.
I don't want this video to be completely just using Zap on everything. Even though you can easily use Zap on everything. I mean, they make it incredibly easy to use it. So I just picked up some items. I need to remember what they're for. There was a Psyche. Here it is. Oh, right. So similar to like some of the other RPGs, like I would say Dragon Quest, they have seeds that permanently improve your stats. I think mentality. I think that affects spell. What am I trying to say? I think it's meant something related to spells, either spell potency or spell speed. We'll give it to Elena. Now she got an even 130. So for speed, I think Ryoto's covered with speed. I actually want Rowan to be faster because he has very short range with his melee, so having him move across the field faster would be ideal. I don't want him to just be a complete mage, you know? I think he could build the... Oh, no! Okay, I'm good. I thought they ambushed me. I thought they ambushed me for a second. I got scared.
Spiral wind, tear 'em up!
That's not going to do much. Okay, who does what? Any moves? Sand spray. Oh, that's got to be unfortunate for Rowan. I'm just going to have him attack anyway. And for you, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe digging.
Let them see your rumblings, O holy earth.
Move -1. How dare you? reduce my movement by 1. Oh! I'm gonna get hit bad on this one.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
How is... I think... Is that enough to get dash level 5? I just want to max that out now. Because that is just a really good skill. Really good. 50 speed. Yeah, having these stat boosts would be ideal for everybody. I think I'll focus on them for now. I definitely want to unlock more moves from other characters, but there's plenty of time to do that. North Cape and Power Charm. Those sound like accessories. More movement, so Ryudo will be even faster. All right. You know, Rowan could use some love with speed, but I guess, you know, it's fine. I'm sure he won't miss it. Yeah, I'm not getting anything from this. Actually, wait, wasn't there a different thing I've grabbed? Alright, I'm not worried. Ah! I keep thinking that they ambushed me. There's so many of them. And they're all annoying.
Here goes my impact bomb.
How about this?
What am I gonna do here? Oh, he's intact? Okay. Good enough. Who's left? That guy. As you can see, I'm now attacking with reckless abandon. I'm not trying to think ahead this time. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to kill them all. Yeah. And at this point, I realize that hard mode is not really that terrible. I'm definitely not sweating as much with these normal fights. Even though I feel like I should. But no, they just haven't been putting up too much of a challenge. Or don't do enough damage for me to care. This could be partially because I've been grinding a bit too much. But, you know, I haven't really, you know, I haven't, like, grinded for hours. I haven't over-leveled. Maybe I've over-leveled the skills and spells, but other than that, it shouldn't be at a point where I'm one-shotting them like this. So, this is probably one of my bigger complaints about this game. Like, the combat can be quite easy, and that means, like, for a guy that likes to fight every enemy, it can droll on pretty quick. I mean, it can get boring really quick. But then you have something like that, where Ryudo just went from one side of the field to the other in less than a second. Just Usain Bolt the freaking game. Woo. It's so much fun seeing him move around. So he's fast as lightning and hits like a semi right now.
Even harder.
Ryudo is definitely, I'm definitely giving him a lot more love. But do not fret. This game will not be like this forever. It does, I should say that it does get a little tougher over time. And I will need to rely on more than one party member, and definitely can't resolve everything with spells and moves because there is a limit to it. I'm not gonna make that. Yeah, nice tracking, Ryudo. On the other end of the spectrum, we see Elena moving slower than molasses because of those move debuffs she has.
We won.
Oh, Puffnut. I don't know if the Puffnuts stack every time I give them to that little creature in any area. I'm hoping that it does, because it wouldn't make sense if I just give Puffnuts to one creature, then to another creature and get nothing out of it. I want that. I want to I want to use it so bad. I want to use Zap. What else do you have? Magic symbol blocks enemy moves? I guess I should give it a shot.
I'll freeze you solid.
I was very sure I got the guy in the corner, which is what I was aiming for, to be honest. Oh, it doesn't even affect everyone. There's a chance to block their moves. Sadly, Elena must get hit a lot. Sadly, Roan's getting hit a lot. Actually, fuck it, do it. Okay, what else can I do?
Come, O life-bearing water. I'm
hoping I can get out of this plane soon. But there's too much to look around for.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
We're not even at the better part of this game yet. Fake Plains 1. So I think I've finally declared dominance in this area. I have asserted my dominance. Oh wait, never mind. Dominance has not been asserted yet. I am insulted by their presence. Does she have Fiora? I don't think she does. No. Definitely get digging though, because they are hurting me. Try to lay on the damage right now.
Spiral wind, tear him up!
This may be the last batch of enemies in this area though. So, hang in there, everybody. Yes. Oh God. And sense break block.
We won.
This is actually starting to get exasperating for me, but you do understand why I'm doing this, right? This is one of the reasons. All right. So let me, yeah, so I have a few more. I'm gonna try to do Vitality next. I think, oh, there's more? Jesus. So I think Vitality is tied to overall health. I don't think it affects defense. I'm not sure. Yeah, do it. You wait. Get the closest one there.
Here goes my impact bomb.
Spiral wind, tear him up!
Did they just miss Rowan? Run, Rowan! Wow, that worked. Wow, I just got 3 in a row.
Oh, that was a breeze.
I'll take it. Flawless victory. I love it when a plan comes together, maybe. Yeah, that's right. I planned the whole thing. They didn't see it coming. Some of the soundtrack here is pretty nice to listen to. I don't think I remember most of it. I remember this one specifically because they kept doing it over and over. It's not a terrible song, but I'm hearing the flute every single time. I'm sure that's a flute, right? Look, I could see it. Miss Elena. We finally got to our first dialogue. Please, come quickly. And it's only been like, what? 35, 40 minutes into the video? He is a spirited one. And that wasn't the word I had in mind. I suppose we should take a look. Nice textures there. I like how one part of the wall is almost completely white. These are the granite cliffs. Excuse me. Oh yeah, look at that compressed video. Love it. Mwah. Beautiful. So these are the granite cliffs. A scar splitting the face of the Cilician continent. I take it you haven't seen it before. Scripture speaks of it, yet the size. The land still aches, its wound yet felt. The battle of good and evil is still so close. And still, after all these years, no one has come up with a better name than the Battle of Good and Evil. You would think they would come up with something better. Like, even anime would have something better than that. Ryoto making fun of his own game. How will we make our crossing? Look over there. Is that... Are those people? I can't tell. It's so pixelated. I think the Dreamcast version was a better quality than that. I think in their attempt to try to increase the resolution, it made the videos even worse. That's called the Skyway. We ride on that across the granite cliffs. The ship lands in a town not far ahead. Once we cross here, it's only a stone's throw to the St. Papal state. I had to take a breath for that. Or you can all grow wings and I wouldn't have to wait for you. Incredible. This is just so exciting. Don't overdo it. We're camping here tonight. Good idea. Hey, Elena. Sleeping on your feet again? Let's move. No. Oh, no, not at all. So, if it was not made clear what the granite cliffs are, they'll probably explain it in a bit here, but the granite cliffs is... when they say it was a scar, that's like the aftermath of what happened after the battle between Granis and Valmar. So when Granis defeated Valmar, I'm trying to recall from the very first cutscene you saw in the game, it would be, you know, the battle just completely like create a crevice across a big plane of the planet, a large area of the planet. So that's what that was. It's a nice little story to that. But because of how incredibly pixelated the video is, it would have been hard to tell for most people. Dinner with a view, kids. Watch your step when you go to the little girl's room. Check it out. We're closing in on Liligway. And from here, the St. Hein Papal state. Ryoto is very happy, and the bird is so elated it is floating in midair. Miss Elena, were you startled? Tomorrow we're leaving Liligway and passing the granite cliffs on the Skyway. Then off to the St. Hein Papal state. I've never been there either. I cannot wait. I'm glad that you're all saying the same thing of how excited you are and how misaligned the little pointer is from everyone. The granite cliffs are incredible. You must see them to believe them. The world is really in a pitiful state. They were really just like in the legends. It sure is a hassle that the world is split in half by these granite cliffs. Now I remember. It was the battle of good and evil that made these granite cliffs, right? Yeah. I didn't even have to explain it. It tells it right there. Miss Elena, will you tell me about the battle of good and evil? Yeah, I guess I'll do that. I don't really know very much myself, but they say long ago the people lived happily, bathed in the light of Lord Grannis. Then Valmar came and tried to take the light from the people, and so began the battle of good and evil. At the battle's end, Lord Grannis' sword, which he raised to cut down Valmar, went right through Valmar into the earth, creating a huge fissure across the land. That is how the granite cliffs came to be. And Grannis stood there and was like, oopsie daisies. Then fucked off. You think that if Grannis had a big sword enough to carve out the continent, he'd be a bit more careful about where he'd drop it. It cannot be helped. Just think what the world would be like without Lord Grannis. Well, it probably wouldn't be carved in half now, wouldn't it? Grannis has a painful shortage of slack. Now that you mention Valmar, the devil of darkness, can you feel Miss Melania, Miss Elena? I cannot believe it that Valmar is inside me. People must not be caught by darkness. They will be able to live only in darkness. They will no longer feel for other people. Darkness warps a person's soul. If someone is truly caught by the darkness, that person will have no future. Then I guess I've no future either. Aw, Ryudo. This is getting shittier by the moment. For some reason, I don't see sunshine and puppy dogs in the near future. Oh no, not puppy dogs. Mr. Ryudo, you are neither wicked nor a dark one. Darkness is something completely different. You say darkness. I say whirling black vortex of doom. What's the difference? Wicked dark ones, huh? I do not really understand it myself, but darkness makes people sad and lonely. I hate it. Oh, alright, well, it's gonna happen now. We're gonna get going early tomorrow. Oh wait, is this where one of my favorite characters come in? Stop it, stay away from me. My body is melting. Stay away from me. What's wrong, Elena? You were screaming in your sleep. A huge tongue-like thing was coiled around me and it was devouring me. Hey, we're not going into that territory. This is a family-friendly game. At least I think it is. Shh. That's strange. It's too quiet. Yeah, the crickets just immediately stopped. I would be suspicious too. Hey, Rowan, wake up. Oh yeah, it's my favorite character.
Here.
I finally found you. I'll teach you a lesson.
Look at that lion-ass man wearing sneakers. Look at the freaking polygonic muscles there that don't look real. Truly a Chad of the game. Oh, fuck, he was fast. I did not expect that.
Golden Hammer! Crash! Come, O life-bearing water.
I think I need to do something about that. He's mainly a beefy dude, so I'm just gonna have to improve on my defenses.
purple lightning! Take that! And that! Yeah! Ha!
I don't remember Beastman actually targeting only Ryudo, but I guess in terms of story it would make sense. Okay, we need to do something about his strength. We have Stram here.
Come, O life-bearing water. Electrocute.
That should help me a bit. Uh-oh.
Strike! Purple lightning!
I should have used a slash there.
Take that! And that! Yeah! Ha!
I didn't expect him to use a move. I should have seen that coming. Can I use Impact Bomb fast enough? Slow him down!
Here goes my impact bomb.
Guess that should do it. Alright, I think I got his number now. We'll do another Stram. We'll lower his
Have faith.
strength even more.
Electrocute.
Strike! Purple lightning! Take that! And that! Yeah! Ha!
Oh, he almost got him. All right, Elena, hit him with a stick. Babe. Bad kitty.
Gotta work even harder.
He's totally wearing sneakers. Oh my god, he's ugly yet magnificent at the same time.
Are you not him?
What? What is the meaning of this? Why do you attack me?
Your smell called me. The same smell as that of the villain who destroyed my village. The smell of that scum drives me crazy. I must find him. This Melphis.
What? He said Memphis. Ryudo. I smell like Memphis? Is that true?
You know Melphis.
I might.
I see. Your smell does not have the dank smell of death.
A dank
I
smell.
had forgotten myself.
Hey! You! My Is Memphis alive?
Melphis is a demon man, bringer of ruination. My name is Merrick. I'm sorry for attacking you.
I now go into the weeds. I shall retreat and disappear.
Grandio,
Demon man? Bringer of ruination? He's just a common murderer. He can't still be alive. I never thought I'd have to relive that nightmare again in such a place.
what is all this? Who is this Memphis?
Did the sound effect just reset?
He's my brother.
It looped. Oh, sorry. Big reveal. He has Ryudo has a brother, and he's an asshole. Well, time to jump off into the cliffs. And here we go. It's not the end of the Baked Plains. Still got a lot more to do. Starting with me just completely electrocuting every single bird. That deserves it.
Electrocute! Oh, that was a breeze.
So yeah, the story kind of hits you with a lot of exposition, but it'll get worse. Much worse. Shell armor. Yep. That's a Ryudo item. I think this area is a little more linear. So I don't need to worry about me going back and forth all the time. Use impact bomb here.
Here goes my impact bomb.
Keep forgetting how much stronger the first skills are now. Doesn't matter to me.
Electrocute! Oh, that was a breeze.
To be honest, I don't think it's going to get... this area is going to be any different from the previous one, so... If need be, I'll just go ahead and skip part of the combat here. I'm seeing how long I've been recording right now. It's starting to... This area is starting to drag on a little bit too much.
Here goes my impact
And I want
bomb.
to at least get to the village and do some of the events there. So... if you see me cutting a little bit from this area, I'm sorry, but otherwise I'll be right back.
Electrocute! Oh, that was a breeze.
Oh no, that was it. I was worried over nothing. I don't even need to go back. I don't even need to go back to recover. I think this is just the end of the area. Here we go. Liligue City. Or I don't know how to spell it. Liligu? So this place is more of an industrial town. Mainly because, this is the place where you take the airship across the granite cliffs. Of course, I don't know why the aesthetic has to be everything metal looking. But there you go. That was very long. Damn it. I don't like that. That is not a fun sound to hear. Why did they make the roads metal? How is this any better than just cement? Now that I think about it. Like, look at the rivets. Like, if people have wheels, they'll probably be getting a lot of bumps on the road. So uncomfortable. Damn it, this would otherwise be such a nice town. You mean, if this town were cursed by darkness, it would be a nice town? Oh my, what is the matter? I can't live here anymore. We're leaving. Leave them alone, Elena. You're planning on staying in town? I advise against it. Besides, the gates won't open until tomorrow. Isn't the Skyway running? Not until tomorrow, but don't get your hopes up. They don't let people on it. Come again? Huh? But people were on it just now. For the private use of that miserable Gadan. Or Gaiden. Yeah, Gaiden. Maybe it's for the best, since anyone who visits this town wants to leave as soon as possible. Hey, just forget about it. If there's anything I can do... Thank you for your kind offer. But we can't stay in this town. There's nothing left for us here. Oh yeah, you'll see Gaiden. He's a dick. This game has given him the exact definition of being a dick. Cheerful folk. But if I listened to every piece of good advice I heard, I'd have killed all of you already and run off with their gold. Oh my god, Ryuta, brutal. I'm exhausted. Shall we find an inn? Don't worry, Miss Elena. I heard this place has... What was it? It's a delicacy around here. If I could remember the name, we could try it. Guess we're gonna do another sleep scene. Or dialogue scene. Oh, and here's the store. Good! I actually want new stuff. Wait, fire-based burn? Oh, right! Some weapons actually have spells attached to them. So if you use the item, you'll be able to use the spell attached to it. But why would I want to do that? Elena is a healer. I'd rather have her use a turn to, like, do other things. Like boosting stats. So, have your battle rod and enjoy it. Effective against animals, multifunction. Some have this kind of boon. Where it's effective against certain enemies. So, all good stuff. Poison resistance, full body steel armor, sleep resistance. I don't know how often sleep comes into play in a lot of these areas. So I'm not in a big hurry to get some sleep resistance on everybody. And of course, we got so much good gold now. You're not doubting me now about killing every enemy now, huh? I got enough gold to equip everybody to upgrade everyone's gear. And here are all the charms. I could get all the charms later. I usually like to keep at least one of each. I'm sure that's not really the best thing to do. I'm sure I want fire charm for every member whenever they need it, but to be honest, there isn't too many instances where I would use these charms. I think a lot of RPGs are like that too, where even if there's like, oh, you can resist like a certain amount of damage from fire. Like, okay, that's cool. Give me the one that like helps me kill faster. You know, killing enemy mitigates future damage. I'm thinking too much of Final Fantasy 14. DPSing is just mitigating future damage. Alright, here's the end. Hat. Oh, the hat moves. A little bit. Nice touch. Sometimes it's the little things that I'm more excited about. Anyway. Ah, some customers. How unusual. Here to stay the night? We're going to recover first. And then we're going to spend the night. The only thing we got to eat is arum root. You still want to stay? Whatever. Just serve it up quick. I'm hungry. That's it. The delicacy I forgot to try last time. Boy, are we lucky. Yes, the delicacy. Anyway, that's all we got. Take it or leave it. Quite a sales pitch. How about it? I am not... I don't want anything that has the word root in it. Unless it, like, heals. Come on, let's try that stuff Rowan calls a delicacy. Huh? Hey, Rowan, what's this? I don't see anything. Ugh. How could this be a famous local delicacy? This must be an acquired taste. Do people really eat this? It has the oddest texture. Ugh, this can't be edible. It's like eating sand. It feels so rough in my mouth. Are you sure this is even edible? How can anyone be expected to enjoy this? I have never had such mushy food. How can people even eat this stuff? This sure is weird. It has absolutely no flavor. Not even garlic salt? Dude, I'd just dump some garlic salt in that thing. Put some salt and pepper. It'll still be disgusting. This innkeeper must be psychotic to expect us to eat this. We're not going to be staying here any longer than we need to, so don't go getting comfortable. Oh. Yeah. Is this all they have to eat here? I think I will abstain from meals from here on out. Can we get on the Skyway soon, please? We should be on our way soon as possible. I cannot imagine how anyone here can stomach this stuff. I've been thinking we ought to go see this Gaiden guy tomorrow. Let's go shake him up a bit. Shake him down. Do not worry, all will be revealed in the next maybe 2 minutes. Because I will not be lollygagging in my adventures here. But again, if you want me to just talk to everybody or go to other houses, just let me know in the comments. But for the most part, I try to continue progress in the game when I can. Oh my goodness, are you all right? What is the matter? Where does it hurt? I'm hungry. Oh, this is a problem easily remedied. Have some arum root. I'm sure we have something to eat. Please, a moment. Apple. Oh. Is the boy sick? Young miss, please do not give him any food. It's too much of a temptation. Please don't feed the animals here. What was this, a child? And? What do you mean? The people of this town cannot eat normal food even if they wanted to. They can only bear that disgusting arum root. I do not understand. What do you mean they cannot eat? Well, bye. No more exposition from here. Elena, don't talk to strangers. Besides, they could be diseased. If so, we must help them. Then off she goes. He seems fine now. He's bobbing up and down like a normal little boy. I'm hungry. I can't stand it anymore. If we have to keep eating only arum root, We're going to die. That is not the source of nutrients that you need anyway. Shut up! You asked for too much. Here, eat this! Sorry. The capitalization made it sound like he's like going to throw the arum root in her mouth. It's no use. I can't eat it either. Here, let's leave this town. We could try starting a farm somewhere. Maybe eat some real food from what we grow. But we don't know if we'll be able to eat even if we leave this town. I'm sorry. We will manage. Somehow. You have an apple right there. What exactly is going on in this town? Why are you in my house? Oh, sorry. You must be travelers. You ought to leave this town quickly. What is your difficulty? I serve Lord Grannis, and I may be of some help. The people in this town have lost their sense of taste. Their sense of taste? Thanks to the Skyway, this town was once a bustling trade center. My husband had been working on the Skyway. The work was hard, but the pay was good, so we were never at want for anything. But just 10 days ago, all food began to lose its taste. It was like eating sands or rocks. Soon we lost all interest in eating almost any kind of food. We thought that only we were sick, but before we knew it, everyone in town was suffering. The only thing we could eat was the arum root, which was tasteless to begin with. But now, no matter how much we eat, we never begin to get full. I've never heard of a disease that makes you lose your sense of taste. How about you, Ryudo? Ask Elena. She doesn't seem to have much taste in anything, bonnets included. Wah, wah. Maybe this town is somehow cursed. I don't remember anyone doing anything against the will of Lord Grannis. He must be miserable. I wish there was something I could do. You worked on the Skyway, right? How do we catch a lift? In the center of town, you'll find the mansion of Sir Gaydon, manager of the Skyway. You can ask him, but I doubt he'll help you. All right, let's go meet Gaydon. Lord Gaydon, ruler of the Skyway. Now on Steam. And this was not the place this was not the place I thought it was. Whoops. Let's go to church some other time. All right. Let's move to... Wow, they do not tell me where to go. All right, time to guess which house he's in. Let's play a game, everyone. Let's see if we can find his freaking house. I don't think his house is over here. This is the Skyway station. This is where we go after we do what we need to do here. I want to say this blue house. You are not the house. This is a fun game, right? To League House 3. I am guessing that he's gonna be somewhere where it says like a mansion or something like that. I could be wrong. Yeah, there he is. He was in the silver or light blue house. And look at this asshole. You could see the issue that we're seeing here. Oh, delicious. Oh, delicious. Well, I haven't seen you around here. Something I can do for you. I heard that you aren't letting anyone on the Skyway. I'm here to change your mind. Yes, we're not letting anyone on right now. This is a vital time for business. Carrying people drops our efficiency. Oh my god, his tongue. It went all the way around his head. I'll make it worth your while.
Oh, I didn't notice you have a sister with you. She must be headed to Grandia Cathedral, Well, more business.
How much do you want?
10,000 gold pieces should cover my cost.
Deal. Let's go.
Oh, not so quickly, my friend. The last tram has already left. But do not fret. Another will be available come the morrow.
Can't leave today, huh? Then. Obviously, you can still stuff yourself with food. Why do you not share your secret with the townsfolk? Elena, shut the fuck up!
A strange thing to say, my sister. You imply that my health is something less than virtuous, that I should suffer as well.
Well, no.
But I am too troubled by this cause. My employees were all stricken, which is hardly good for business, and with no cure.
Is that so? Even then, I'm amazed you can eat so much.
Perhaps the others have sinned before Grandia. Perhaps I alone remain blessed. Who can fathom the mind of God? Delicious. Naughty. Dear sister, you smell quite nice. Were you aware that smell and taste are interrelated?
What? He seems healthy enough, although I do question his taste in women. How can you remain so smug and impertinent while others starve about you?
I would watch my words were I you. I pay my workers generously. This problem is none of my doing. The town folk will do well to thank me for seeking to bring prosperity to this town.
How could such a thing have happened?
Indeed, this town was known by many to have been touched by the hand of Grandia. Perhaps he does not wish to soil his hand any further, but I am no expert. You should inquire within the church outside of town. Oh, but my, do you smell fine, my dear sister. My sweet, delicious peach.
Tomorrow, then. I don't know what came over me when I did that. Oh my god. Just what he, like the movements he does in the game kind of tells me what kind of character he is and what kind of voice I should do for him. And it just escalates to that. I don't know why. And I knocked my mic a bit. I'm sorry. What a disgusting man. I wouldn't know. That Gaden's appetite is incredible. It is almost unnatural. But I am more worried about the money we have to pay tomorrow. He's working us. We better start digging in our couches for change. Why don't we just waste him? That's why I like you, Sky. Always thinking. Ryoto, like it or not, we do have a sister in our party. But Ryudo, we have to do something for these townspeople. If they are really blessed by Lord Grandia, how could this happen to them? Like that man said just now, we should ask the father at the church. We are in a hurry to get you to the cathedral. Are we in a hurry to get you to the cathedral or not? We don't have time for your church girl routine. This town, everything, it is terrible. I just cannot ignore those in need. Look, Princess, we don't need any more trouble than we already have. Please, Mr. Ryudo. We cannot leave until tomorrow anyway. What's wrong with just going to the church? Shut your damn yap, kid. This is not a stroll to the altar, and we're not in the bloody church choir. I'm sick of all this. I'm sorry, but still. Don't be so quick to apologize. Come on, let's find the church. Look at Ryudo getting worked over by a child and a nun. Well, are sisters nuns? I guess in this world, maybe they're one and the same. Yeah, I'll say that. May I help you, my dear travelers? Father, we have come with a question. Ah, I see you too are the one who serves Lord Granis. Father, what has happened to this town, to these people? Ah, this is a question that troubles me as well. I do not know what has befallen us. Some say that the face of Lord Granis has turned from us. But still, I do not believe it. Yes, I have heard this tale. There are those in town who say they have lost the blessing of Granis. Pretty unreliable for a deity. If you want to keep your job as Supreme Overlord, you should keep your naughty nice list straight. Ryudo! But it's true. And I don't quite get this blessing stuff. That one lard butt looked pretty damn blessed to me. About 200 pounds more blessed than anyone else around here. You must mean Lord Mr. Gayton. He too has changed. He was once a good man, loved by all. But then he began to change. He began to become obsessed with wealth and riches, and with, nutrition as well. And as I recall, this occurred roughly around the same time that our current misfortunes befell us. People deal with depression differently. Some sleep, others write, others suck food down their throats like garbage chutes. I'm the third. But what would that have to do with the townspeople not being able to eat? Father, forgive my companion's lack of tact, but I too wonder why this town is known to be blessed by Granis. Of course. Please, go upstairs. You will see the truth for yourselves from above. And we go upstairs and there's like a potato chip that's in the shape of Jesus. Behold! The true source of faith! Sorry. Yes. The JPEG world as I see it. And there's like a pope, picture of a pope right there. Please look. You can see the whole town from here. And this is helping me how? Those pillars. They look to be part of a single ruin. They are said to be the ruins of a temple. They were severely damaged when the town was rebuilt. But I keep saying Master, but Mr. Gayton says that they're still not sufficiently destroyed. I see. So this town was built on the ruins of an old temple of Granis. That is why this town is blessed. But those pillars have a strange shape, as if there was something in the center. As if something were buried. Now that you mention it, I heard of an excavation at the base of the pillars. The pillars run deep, too deep to be removed. I'm not liking what I'm hearing. What do you think, Elena? Sound familiar? Ruined temple, burial mound, unholy piece of Valmar sealed up inside? Like Garmia Tower, it cannot be. Valmar, I have not heard of such a thing. Terrific. Then we can be on our way. Yeah, let's get the fuck out. Hold, Ryudo. The suffering of the townspeople may be a result of the breaking of the seal. We must investigate. Whoa there, Gumshoe. I don't recall hunting down reawakening god of evil as being part of my job description. Saving those in need is the duty of those who follow Granis. I will not ignore my duty, Ryudo, and I most certainly will not ignore these people. We must aid them. Now you're just being stubborn. Let's try to be rational here. 1, I'm not being paid. I repeat that.
I am not being paid.
2. Granis should be more than able to take care of Valmar without us. 3. You need to get to the cathedral as soon as possible. Ryudo, please. I cannot ignore their suffering. If I do, I might as well never take another step toward the cathedral. So you will not be moved then. Very well. I will help them by myself. I'll have to protect you, of course. Stop it with the self-righteous expression. Come on, make a nice face for me. What are you doing, kiddo? We'll check out the ruins. But tomorrow we take the Skyway, no matter how many kittens are stuck in trees. Oh, Ryudo. Oh, Ryudo. Did. Father, you spoke of an excavation. Yes, but take caution. No one has been permitted to explore the ruins. There is much danger. Thank you, Father. Ryudo, let us depart. Oh, Father. I have had terrible dreams late. In them I am haunted by darkness. Does this mean that my soul is weak? Do not allow darkness to have a doorway to your heart. A strong soul resists darkness. Carry yourself accordingly. Don't be a weak bitch, is what he's trying to say. Thank you very much, Father. May you be blessed by Lord Granis. And the same to you, O songstress of Granis. I guess she wears an attire that tells people that she's a songstress. Let's get this over with. We don't have room for any more of these roadside attractions in our itinerary. Oh, Mr. Ryudo. Oh, Mr. That's just Ryudo. Oh, sorry. Oh, Mr. Ryudo, you card. You card. Well, I'll be. Merrig, what brings you here? I mean, he was literally like right down the road when we met him.
The smell of this place, it offends the earth.
I will never do his voice. It's too low. Wait, tell me, is my brother here? What of Melphis? Where is he? What has he done?
I sense the foul work of the demon here. Do not ask of what came by his hand, for I wish not to bear the remembrance of it.
But is he here? Or do you only suspect... Mr. Merrig, this town is now deeply troubled. Please, will you aid us in our search for the root of this evil? Will you help us put an end to it?
To protect the power of which you speak, I am ever being used again.
Oh, from ever being used again.
I shall join you.
Thank you very much. And that's it. That'll probably be the only way to do the voice of Merrig. I hope everyone will be happy about it, or not. Be ready for the mute button then, every time we put up dialogue. This must be the hole they dug.
The smell of decay comes from below. The foul stench of that villain.
Melphis. Heads up, Merrig. I have no idea how to... How do I stay consistent with Merrick's voice, though?
I want to do it raspy.
But I don't want to do it like I did for Gaiden. You know what I mean? Huh? Oh, I think the torches are to help me... as markers to help me keep track of where I've been. Oh yeah, this is a fucking maze. Fortunately, I think the compass tells me exactly where to go, which means I can go in any direction to look for items. So anyway, Merrick's in the party. Yay! Merrick is actually very good in this game. And we're actually close to the save point anyway, so I'm just gonna go ham on these things.
Tensei can slash!
I don't think I can hit it. I don't think I'll be able to hit multiple targets with that. Yep, that's him. Almost as strong as Ryudo, but Ryudo has a skill equipped for strength.
Practice if you want to beat me.
Also, I didn't realize that Merrick has a freaking pants a lot every time he runs. Also, I got an achievement, Party of 10. I'll have to look that up later. I'm still reclined in my office chair and I don't want to move from it. I don't think it'll be that easy to get lost. But what do I know?
How about this?
Didn't realize they were strong against wind. All right, when I get the chance, I'm gonna show off what Merrick has in his move set.
Oh, that was a breeze.
I don't remember what his moveset is. Beast Fang Cut, Spirited Axe Attack, Cancel Effect. Well, that needs to be level 3 right away. Moge Bomb. I've actually rarely used the bombs in this game. In a lot of RPGs, they actually have like the bomb items or firebomb items or something like that. And yet for some reason, I just keep them in my inventory. I have no use for them. In reality. All right. It's just a personal choice, really. All right, Beast Fang Cut. Let's see it.
Beast Fang Cut!
All right, just a simple cut. I shouldn't really expect anything more than that.
Tensei can slash!
I shouldn't have expected anything.
Golden Hammer!
Let's just use everyone's moves right now. Get it out of the way.
Here goes my impact bomb. I pray that we shall be safe ahead.
It costs 500, right? For Merrick's, yeah, it is. Beast Fang Cut. Wait, what else did he have? Roar Up's attack power, blast enemy with Beast Soul power. I think some of these are multiple targets, so I need to keep an eye on those. I'll be reaching a point where I will need to... Sorry, I'm backtracking because I want to recover a bit more. I need to be sure to unlock moves that hit multiple targets, because we're gonna reach a part of the game soon where I will be dealing with much stronger enemies in the group. So getting special moves that will help with do multiple targets aside from spells would be ideal in my situation. There we go. I'm glad I backtracked. Now we can go in the right direction. Okay, I think this is where we stopped, right? Beautiful. I forgot what I picked up, but it doesn't matter. I'll keep it a surprise for me when I need it. Okay, I think that's the right direction, so I'm gonna go this way next. And there's no items. And they're all dead. Every one of them is now dead.
Electrocute! Oh, that was a breeze.
I didn't know they dropped seeds of defense or any seeds actually. So that was good to have. Good to know, at least. If I ever need to try to boost my stats a bit, I just need to find places that drop seeds. Oh, hi! You're just right there, aren't you? Haven't seen them in a while. Time for a beast fang cut. Time for you to die.
Beast fangs!
These guys were no real challenge.
One more battle. Uno más. Oh! This whole place is a maze. How quaint. Can't say they... I guess I can't say they just cut and paste all the dungeons together.
A breeze.
There we go. 500 special coins for a special boy. And what about magic? Actually does... No, he doesn't. Merrick's a beefy man who needs no egg. Oh, remember the huge pillar of fire from on the Minotaur? I think it's this spell. Maybe I should we'll go ahead and unlock it. Attack enemy with countless firebirds. Interesting. We'll just heal level 4. Restores a lot of HP to everybody. All healer. That's gonna be maxed out. I will not I will not miss out on a heal all spell. I think everything else is fine. I'll put cure up to 3 maybe. Oh, what else? Mist egg. What can I give Ryudo? Maybe I should max out Howl? Oh no, I'm gonna... Let me unlock this. I'll unlock that one next. So I got a plan. I have an idea. I also have this. Nah, I'll go with the surefire kill right now.
Electrocute! Oh, that was a
Merrick,
breeze.
Merrick, calm down. Calm down, Merrick. He's fine, everybody. He just spazzed. Not that word. I have learned not to say that word anymore. He simply couldn't control his body for a bit. I have learned not to use that word lightly, because it is now a very offensive term. I am trying to watch my words, you know, in the future. There have been words that that I don't use very often, but I have used once in a blue moon. There was one point where I used the term gypped, but then a friend of mine told me that was very derogatory to gypsies. It was actually a very bad term, so I stopped using it. There are just some things I just need to learn that I'm just ignorant because, you know, at the time, you know, it wasn't a terrible word at that point, at that time. And I think a lot of people don't really, don't always understand that. It's like, oh, why is this a bad word? We use it all the time. Well, you're not supposed to use it anymore. We know better now.
I'll freeze you solid!
Can I block his move? That's what I'm trying to do. Got it! Yeah! So, as you saw, if he can block a move before the move executes, he misses the turn. It is a very, very useful skill. I don't know if leveling up the Fiora would improve its effectiveness, though.
We won!
But yeah, anyway, yeah, let's one step at a time, let's just make things better for everybody. I guess that's the moral of my story. Let's try to be better people. Oh, that is something I can cancel. Just gonna go ahead and abuse my moves a bit.
Here goes my impact bomb.
And I don't think I'll make it. Should I try? I'll try. And the try succeeded. I can dodge this. Did he just throw his own brain?
worthy of my notice.
That thing just threw its brain at her. I think it just had a mind. I think he just wasn't in his right mind. I guess that's what you call using your head. Let's see. Let's just start using moves willy-nilly for a bit.
Tensei can slash.
I've noticed that SP does regenerate slowly. So, but it's still not ideal to waste your SP too much. That can be canceled. That can be canceled. Howl. I don't think I'll make that. I don't think I'll have good timing on that one, so I'll just impact bomb it.
Here goes my impact bomb.
Perfect. Take one off the board. I should have gone for the other zombie.
Gotta work even harder.
414. Should I take this opportunity to unlock new adventure book skills? This is probably going to be the last thing I'll upgrade. Because item commands, I don't usually do too much of it. I'll go ahead and unlock this. Toughness. So it is something for... I guess it is for increasing defense, right? Should I give it to Merrick? Should Merrick have it? Merrick is pretty beefy already. I guess I could make him more of a tank. Unless I want to give it all to Ryudo. Making him a verified badass. I could also give it to Rowan or Elena just to improve their survivability. I don't know how much they need it though. So why don't I just make Merrick more beefy? Put more polygons into your muscles, Merrick. I should have used Zap. I don't know what I was thinking.
Golden hammer! Crash!
Oh, wait. I don't have MP anymore.
Spiral wind, tear him up!
Slice the brain out! It's its only weakness! Or completely fail on it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. None of this is gonna be good. Oh, this is bad. I'll just have to defend for her. I didn't see any way around it. Ryudo. And Elena, you completely ruined your turn for no reason.
you want to beat me.
As well ends well, I guess. Let me go ahead and improve my magic a bit more, because I want to get Mist Egg leveled up. Howl Slash! Let's try this spell out. I leveled it to level 4, but I don't care. Yes, I have opened something. If you wish to open the portal, light the red, blue, and green candlesticks. Anyone got a lighter? No, seriously, anyone got a lighter? Oh. Almost missed the stairs. Alright, let's try House Slash.
Here goes my impact bomb.
Gale Force wins. Strike!
Oh, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Elena, you had plenty of chances to go the other way around. Sometimes I just don't get the movement of this AI. Speaking of which, if you didn't notice in one of the menus, you can actually make the allies perform the actions themselves. Let's actually check that out real quick. We got time. We got time in this video. So it's very, very simple. Yeah, you can go for, have them focus on special moves first. Have them focus on keeping themselves alive. Or just have them act in terms of their own personality. So like Elena might do a balance of healing as well as attacking. But of course, this also means that they'll waste their MP or SP on anything that they feel like using at that moment. Even in situations where it doesn't really call for it. So if you feel lazy and you only want to do, if you only want to focus on just one character while everyone else do their own thing, then yeah, that's what the AI is for. But me, I will prefer to do my own thing with everybody. Their personality belongs to me.
These fangs!
Golden Hammer! Crash!
These guys were no.
More bombs. Holy ashes, though. I don't know if there are any enemies that are can only be damaged by like holy attacks or anything like that. There might be. I think these enemies here are weak to like holy type spells. You know what? Let's go ahead and try it. Why not? That was actually very good. Yeah, you killed the gargoyle. I guess I shouldn't underestimate items, huh? And I got one holy ash back. The gargoyle dropped holy ashes for me to use against him again. think it... Oh, something of trust. Sometimes reflects damage. Oh. That might be nice, actually. 5-act raises IP. I don't remember what IP is, actually. IP might be the actual bar for them. Suppresses IP slowing, for example. I think it makes sure that when Elena is damaged, she doesn't get her icon on the timer doesn't slow down as much. Can you use reflection? You lower your attack a bit. But I don't think it really matters that. I don't think that's too significant. Plus 10 defense and sometimes reflects damage. I think this will be good for Merrick. I think it will. Did I pick up anything else for him? No. What about Bonds of Trust? Should I use Bonds of Trust for anything? I mean, I could improve Ryudo's act. Rowan has decent abilities. I could use it for him as well. I think I'll give Elena Bonds of Trust, and I'll give him nothing, because I don't want anything else on him. I think this is fine. All right. Uno más. One more to go. And I think I've been everywhere. No, I most certainly did not. Oh. Pop nut. Yes. Worth it. By the way, I'm moving this on my own. I'm pushing forward on the stick to push the box forward. I don't remember that. I don't remember you doing that. Here, have holy ashes, because I don't give a damn about you. Yes, here you go.
These guys were no real challenge.
Yomi's elixir, really? Yomi's elixir is the resurrection item. I'm surprised I got that for free. The puzzle here, apparently very straightforward. Cool. Now, that part begs the question, why couldn't he just climb up? Does he have to only be able to jump down? Because that wasn't really a large height that he jumped down from. But of course, why should I even bother finding an answer to that question? It's just video games. But let us make sure to question these every time so that we don't become too complacent. Oh, wow. Wow, the sun is moving while the camera is moving. You saw that? The camera is so powerful. It moves the sun. All right, so we've all... Wow, I actually expected this to be a little larger of a dungeon, given that we're going to be dealing with Valmar. Something to do with Valmar here, but... I guess I shouldn't complain. I made it to the end.
It's stench. The smell of ruin, of decay.
What the devil is this? This is a seal of Lord Grannis. It's used to seal in a piece of Valmar. That makes sense. If we have wings, then there should be someone else. But this seal is broken. Could whatever was sealed inside... Oh, something? It's auto-scroll. Ryudo, the culprit in this crime. Auto-scroll? Oh god, she got eaten! Right. We're dealing with a piece of Valmar here. Oh, hi, Melania. How dare you, you miserable... I won't stand being eaten. Merrick is trembling, and what I want to say is rage. Or fear. Look at his sneakers are trembling. Great, she's back.
What? What just happened?
Oh, is that you, Miss Melania? We meet again. Miss Melania? He... So now you get to meet my friends. Come over here. I'll make you mine. Oh, and there he goes. Just went and fucked off. Come on, chase after him. That thing's a cause of all of it. It is so vague. What are you referring to? Forget it, just go. Anyone enjoying the music now? Ooh, new weapon, new arms for Melania. The video game gods has blessed her with something before the next battle. I should also be concerned about her special skills. She will pop up now and again. So it'll be good to level up her skills if we get the chance. She's not always available for me to power up. Unless Malphus has put some weight. Put on some... Oh, sorry. I screwed up the dialogue. I'm so terrible. Unless Malphus has put on some weight, this isn't him.
This beast is the source of the village's troubles. Caution, its smell augurs danger. You look delicious, you little ones. I shall strip your bones of your fine flesh. Yes? So tender, so succulent. Come, let me taste you. And the wings of Valmar shall make a fine main course. Yes?
That voice is familiar. Ah, Gaiden. Oh, Gaiden. He's supposed to be like, oh, come on, Gaiden. Let me guess, new haircut? So the tongue of Valmar wants a taste of me. Unless here's something to chew on. And now a main boss appears. And he is a bit of an ass. Since he's got 4 pieces I need to deal with. Alright. I need to be extra careful on who's gonna be dealing with what. Flamethrower and spew venom. I'm gonna deal with this first.
Tensei can slash!
I won't be getting I won't be given too many opportunities to fight the body. Huge leap. I don't like that. I think he's going to be dealing with 2 different attacks, right? No. I already canceled one out. I'm going to defend this one. What would be weak? What would he be weak against? I guess Zap would still be a thing. I guess Zap would still be a something to do the most damage with.
Ouch!
Oh, I just realized. Elena had the holy egg. And she's not here. Which means I have no healing spells except for Ryudo's heal. This is not good. Well, fuck you! Let's try to deal with one thing at a time. I mean, Valmar's tongue is the thing to destroy, but you can also destroy the other parts to make it easier on you. And that's what I intend to do.
Strike! Purple lightning! Take that! And that! Yeah! Ha!
Exhilarating. That's a good amount of damage. What do we have here? Eat 'em alive! That sounds like something I don't want. When's the turn? Okay, it's pretty far away. I'm gonna try to use Fallen Wings on it. Who is doing what? Gluttony. That needs to be canceled quick. Gluttony is not a fun spell. Or skill.
Golden hammer! Crash!
This is my way of thanking you.
All right. So far, so good. We're not dying yet. This thing is getting damaged really well. Eat him alive. Oh shit, he was moving.
You okay?
He was still having his turn. Does she have anything else? No. I didn't give her back her Chaos Egg. Maybe I could do something else? IP damage effect. This might be good.
Here you go.
Strike! Purple lightning! Take that! And that! Yeah! Ha!
Please let it be over. Yes! The head is dead. See, what else? 2 attacks. I don't think I'll be able to reach that in time, but I'm gonna reach this instead. Oh, I know, I just realized that hitting him anywhere on the body kind of rears him back as well. So this makes things a little easier to handle him. Unless he does that, in which case, fuck me. Okay, so Gluttony and Flamethrower. Gluttony is a worse attack, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of it. Will I reach that? Well, double crit. Double crit. Let's try to get... Can I get multiple enemies? We'll try. That was not as good as I thought it was going to be. I have to start using spells from Rowan a lot more, because it is, I'm not doing enough damage with just whapping him. Let's use Burn Flame.
Now burn to a crisp.
He might be resistant against fire. I just wanted to try it. Oh, he's not that resistant, actually. Oh, God. Oh, no, you are both fucked. Unless I do this. Yeah! Oh, I did it! Oh. That's gonna hit. That is going to hit.
Golden hammer crash.
2 pieces down. Oh, nice! Wow, nice throw, dude. All right. I don't know what I was thinking. Good dodge. I think we got it. Unless we screw up now, there's no way we're going to lose. Does he have healing spells? I forget. No, he doesn't. I don't think I can use Fiora on it either. I could give it a shot, but I think I'm better off playing it safe on this part.
There you go.
It's not even going to hit Rowan. Oh wait, no it did. Attacks all enemies, apparently. Alright, what do we have? Nothing yet. Do I have any more abilities right now? Oh, I'm 1 SP away from a purple lightning finish. I'll just attack him normally then. I can't finish him with that. What's the best? What's the best course of action here? Should I do? I should do a crit. Ryudo's too quick to not do it. Then we'll just push back his timer as much as we can. And now we can finish him off with the purple lightning. You are fucked.
Strike! Purple lightning! Take that! And that!
Yeah, swoosh that air. Do a little dance. He'll die from the cringe. Achievement unlocked. Tasty freeze. Now, I think if I didn't destroy the other parts of his body, I wouldn't have gotten the other rewards. Because you saw, like, the drops that he had. So it was good for me to do that.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Though, it might also be true that if I focused on the body, maybe the other stuff would drop anyway. The Revival Gem, Ancient Curious, and Book of Wizards. So more skills I can unlock. Or there might be spells, because it says wizards on it. It's a skill book. Okay, never mind. It's a skill. Ew, gross. He appears to be a bit tongue-tied. Or is that too tongue-in-cheek? Alright, nobody likes me saying puns. You're not allowed. Ah, finally, we got one. I feel full of power. Feels so good. Miss Millennia, what just happened? What exactly did you just do? Is he still alive? Yeah, he's breathing. Or is that the trick of my eyes? Trick of the eye. No, it looks like he's breathing. It's just hard to tell. It's very subtle. Someone can correct me on this because it's hard to see. That's a secret. That's a secret. See you later, Ryudo. Hey, Millennia. I can't believe Miss Millennia is really Valmar.
The smell. It's gone. So it was not Melphis.
Ryudo? Where am I? It happened again. Ryudo, just what happened to him? You remember anything after being swallowed by the tongue of Valmar? No. Well, Millennia appeared again. And according to her, Gaiden was possessed by the tongue of Valmar. See if you could see any kind of graphical fuckery happening in the background right now. I'm seeing something that's clipped. I think it's some bad shadow effects kind of clipping through one of the items. See if you could spot it by the time this is over. I won't comment on that, but apparently this was the source of the town's troubles. Our holy book contains a passage that speaks of this. First, Valmar possesses one's soul, and then devours it. Maybe this is what happened to Gaiden. The poor man. Valmar took advantage of the weakness of his soul. After we beat Gaiden, the tongue of Valmar... After we beat Gaiden, the tongue of Valmar, Millennia did something to him. This is the result. Each piece of Valmar can feed off of another to increase their own power. How revolting. This man must have had his soul devoured. I can't believe she'd do such a thing. He looks pretty okay. He's breathing. I mean, he is breathing. Maybe he took a tiny piece of his soul. Maybe a tiny little bit. Maybe tiny itty bitty witty. Me too. Didn't we manage to fix the town's problems? Only thanks to Miss Melania? I can't believe it either. I think it's just a coincidence.
Melania and the tongue of Valmar. Lo, the tongue of Valmar stink of ruin, as does Melphis.
Are you saying that Melphis is possessed?
I know not. No matter. He is dangerous, possessed or otherwise, but I will have my vengeance.
Merrick, when I'm finished with Elena, this job, let me go along with you.
I know not where to begin my search, and this land is unfamiliar to me. You will not be unwelcome should you choose to come.
Right. What about you, Elena? I'm sure that the wings of Valmar are within me. And now the tongue. Every night, I can feel the darkness drawing across my soul like a shroud. The cold. I must see His Holiness Zira soon. The townspeople seem to be all better. Okay, so we go straight to Grannis Cathedral. No pit stops. I ain't gonna be dealing with the toe of Valmar later.
Right.
Anyway, so that's how the story goes. We're gonna be dealing with that shit from here on out. But it's strange that it has to be like the tongue of Valmar. Even though, like, they got the wings of Valmar. And then we got, like, the tongue. What's its power? It's great being able to eat anything. Come on, try some of my cooking. You know what? Let's do it. One last time before we get off for tonight. Go ahead, eat as much as you like. As inane as it sounds, they have their sense of taste back. Now we may eat. So we are about to cross the granite cliffs. I can't believe we are really going to cross over that big chasm. It makes me nervous. Yes, we shall cross the granite cliffs soon. Elena, this is the first time you've ever been to granite cliffs? Yeah, it's her first time. But remember, Rowan, most things are new to country girls like Elena. All right, if that is about enough of that, Ryudo. Never. So tell me, everyone, were you this nervous the first time you crossed the granite cliffs? Actually, I do not recall the first time I crossed the granite cliffs. I guess my mind was on other things. Eh? Something was more attention-grabbing than the granite cliffs? What could that have been? I was running with Gonzola and some others. At one point, Risotto started to panic, running and yelling, "I'm getting off!" Risotto? You mean that big fool Risotto? I could see how his running about would distract passengers. All I can remember is his face, flinging forth tears and snot as he cried and shouted.
The legends of my people say that the granite cliffs were lost.
Oh, are where lost? Oh,
or where lost wandering spirits are consumed. The first time I crossed the granite cliffs, I too felt rather uneasy.
Hey, that reminds me of a legend I've heard. That you can hear the cries of all the people who've fallen into the granite cliffs. Come on now. You're kidding, right?
Ryudo, maybe the cries I heard are from all the lost souls who gather at the granite cliffs.
Really now? Ryudo, did you really hear of such a legend? Oh, I can't do it. He's gonna stop the night. That was a joke, right? About the voice of someone who fell in the granite cliffs? No, it's not true. The spooky, tortured voice, a shrill cry from the bottom of the cliffs. Why are you so afraid, Elena? There are many wandering spirits like that. Lord Grannis, please grant eternal peace to those voice not doing it. Please grant eternal peace to those poor lost souls. Why can I not read this? So, why aren't you afraid? Lord Grannis, please grant eternal peace unto those lost poor souls. The wind blows through the granite cliffs. It starts swirling around in there, and the noise it makes sounds like human cries. Oh, I get it. So there aren't any wandering spirits after all. Kid, there's going to be one wandering spirit here real soon if you don't learn how to keep your mouth shut.
Elena, you should not allow yourself to be tricked by Ryudo. He is as sly as any fox I have ever seen,
You've only met him for like, what, an hour?
Do not even get me started, Merrick. It is unfortunate for Elena to be his victim.
Anyway, I'm happy to know that you were only joking about the wandering spirits. It would be so terrible if it were true. Even if some poor lost souls really were wandering around, Grannis is still with them. Which begs the question, why are there poor lost souls at all? Is Supreme Being Grannis too busy to help them? Oh, that doesn't mean... you know, each region has its own stories about the Granite Cliffs. It would take forever and a day to tell them all. I think everyone's good. Yeah. So has everyone had enough? Yes. Let's get up and live. Well, I guess we better get going now before I forget to thank the innkeeper for the amazing bread. Bread and beer. The same meal as the last time. I'd rather have Merrick's meal. I could go for some meat right now. I'm actually getting hungry from this. I want to actually try meat that's shaped like that. I see that in any kind of like TV show or video game. Like I think the Flintstones had those, and they look delicious. I don't want to have some right now.
You really have a way with words.
Don't make fun of me, Sky. I'm doing my best. Well, I think that about does it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the extra time I put into this one, because I actually wanted to get up until this point in the story. I wanted to show not just the plains, but also the first main boss, which I did recall was going to be in this town. So I hope you really enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and leave a like into the video. I really appreciate it. And if you like any of the content I've been showing off so far in my channel, why don't you go ahead and hit the subscribe button. My goal is to reach that 10 subscriber count for this year, getting that double digits. So if you think you will enjoy any of my content at all in the future, wouldn't hurt to subscribe. I will truly appreciate it if you did. Until then, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you all next time. Take care, everyone.